But to build off of that, though, I feel like because you are a parent and you prioritize being a father so much that I don't think you could possibly ever imagine leaving your kids, right?
Absolutely.
You couldn't even picture that. So I feel like you carry that standard of looking like, how could you do that? You know what I mean? That's not the real man thing to do, right? Like you made the decision to become a parent, so stand on it. Do what you're supposed to do.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example. My uncle AZ, right? My uncle AZ was a gangster, straight gangster. You know what I'm saying? He lived the street life. He was a hustler. He was that nigga. But he never strayed away from being my uncle and being the father figure that I needed. No matter what kind of drama he was into, no matter what was going on in his life, I always had that comfort in knowing that I could lean on him. I could come to him for whatever I needed. For whatever I needed. Anything I needed. He never stopped being that safety net that I needed. You know what I'm saying? So when I started fucking around, started hustling, getting money, and I was making moves with my uncle, loyalty ain't loyalty until it's tested. And in my family, we define loyalty. We're the definition of absolute, unwavering, unquestionable loyalty. That's why that unwavering loyalty that my uncle passed on to me, that's what I give to my niggas that's still in my life. The niggas I'm with all the time, J.O., Dom, they know this about me, you know what I'm saying? They know that they're going to get 1,000,000% loyalty. I don't believe in 100%. I believe in 1,000,000% loyalty. I give this animal tenacity of loyalty to my niggas and to my children, to my family, to anybody that's a part of my life who I love the most. This is my gift to them.
Right. I want to ask you a really difficult question, okay? Because I know that your uncle was your father figure and he was that person for you that you needed during that time, right? But he's also the person that put your first gun in your hand.
Right.
Do you ever think about that? Because like you being a father yourself, like you odds are you wouldn't put a gun in your child's hand, right?
Definitely not.
Right. So, but at the same time, the circumstances of the way that you guys were living, it's kind of understandable too, but it's kind of, you know what I mean? It's that difficult thing. You get what I'm saying? It's that difficult thing because he was there for you, but then he also helped you get into that lifestyle a little bit.
AZ wasn't a perfect person. My uncle wasn't a perfect nigga. We was living the street life.
Right.
You know what I mean? And my uncle AZ raised all his nephews. He raised us, all of us. You know what I'm saying? To have this kind of reaction to our circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Like he taught us how to be. He taught us how to be loving when we needed to be, and he taught us how to be animals when we needed to be. You know, from early on, my uncle AZ taught me that the world is unforgiving. Nobody gives a fuck about how you feel. That's why you got to grab your nuts and you got to be who you have to be when that time comes. You know, there comes a certain time in somebody's life where, you know, you can wear your crown, right? But there's going to be a time in your life where that crown got to shine. And you have to, that decision making is in your hands. It's your choice. Mm-hmm. And my uncle taught me that at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Like my uncle was like, "You're gonna be the better." My uncle told to his nephews, "I want y'all to be a better version of me." My uncle wanted for us what he never had.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially for me, that I'm like one of my uncle's favorite nephews. You know what I'm saying? Me and my cousin Alex. You know what I mean? We my uncle JJ. We my uncle's favorite nephews because we more like him than any of the rest of his nephews. You know what I'm saying? We more like my uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like we got that animal in us, like my uncle did. You know what I mean? Like my uncle had when we was growing up. You know what I'm saying? My uncle held down my whole hood with just these. The nigga didn't have to bust a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I appreciate your answer, and I really do like your answer because you're right. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody in this world is perfect, you know? And it seems like it seems like your uncle really did try his best at least, and he tried to teach you guys what he knew, right? I mean, given the circumstances.
Values. He taught us values.
Right. And you also said that you had a stepfather, but he didn't care about you guys?
I think it was a piece of shit.
So he was just there, like, living off of your mom's, or like what exactly?
Nah, he did what he could do. He paid the bills, but fuck him. And I don't want to talk about him.
No doubt, man. I got you.